you wouldn't want anyone to kill your daughter. So let's just say another word, to off your daughter. Right? No. Answer yes?
Right.
Okay. You wouldn't want that, right? And you also wouldn't want...
I don't need no man.
No, sin in itself, it's
Sin
immoral.
means transgression of the law. So that means if you don't follow the law of God, you're sinning.
Yeah, but anything, if you're not, it's still
Immorality.
immoral. Even from secularism, it's still immoral. If you don't believe in God,
Immorality
we would
is a
still
sin.
call it immoral. So immorality is
It's
a sin.
I just Googled it.
Yeah, so I didn't even have to Google it, but
and
he's on
sex
point.
is the biggest sin ever.
Yeah.
Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy that even though it is a sin, she like, nah, it's not technically, immorality. It's a transgression of the law. And so what did she start doing? She started doing the subjectivity thing. Didn't I tell you all? Hope and subjectivity are the worst two character traits for females when it comes to anything dealing with relationships. And what are we talking about? We're talking about intimacy as something dealing with relationships, some type of male-female relationship. It's always subjective. So they always try to put it into a particular realm to make it to where they can do what? Create that trap door to get out of it. Now, that's normally what a particular type of female does. Is she that type of female now that she's kind of, or is she just using their tricks? It could be both. We don't know. Let's see.
Saying this, right? Let's just use the hypothetical to test your logic so you really get what I'm saying. I'm saying that hypothetically, if someone killed someone, you would deem that as being immoral. Yes. So you wouldn't want it. Now let's just bring it back to your daughter. You wouldn't want anyone to kill your daughter. No, you wouldn't want that. So you also should want what's best for other people too. That's the caring thing. You said you're caring, you're empathetic. So that means that you're a person that wants what's best for other people. And what's best for other people is to not be killed. Same thing with body count. What's best for other women, just like there's all these cons to your daughter having a high body count. Guess what? There will be cons to these other random people having a high body count. You're a person that's caring and empathetic. So obviously the right answer would be then to care about those other people and what you want's best for your daughter, you want what's best for other people too, right?
Right, but what I might think is best for my daughter, I can't decide what's best for other people. I don't know.
No one said that you can't decide.
Well, no.
But I'm saying that
I don't want
being
my
a caring
daughter...
individual, right? So if you would conclude, right, that you wouldn't want your daughter to be killed and you wouldn't want other people to be killed, can you conclude to that?
Yeah, but I think you're misunderstanding why I don't want my daughter to have 100 body count.
I don't misunderstand that. We already know.
Dude, he's asking you a question about morality when it comes to ending people. Okay, that's about what he's asking you. And because she can't engage on that actual subject matter specifically, because remember, you have a conversation with an individual, you go through multiple stages of the conversation, A, B, C, D, E. If somebody's on E, even if they're going to reference E to talk about A again, if they're on E, you stay on E until they move it to A, because they're the ones who's leading the conversation, especially if they're the ones asking you questions. But she's like, no. I don't want to talk about that because it's difficult for me to engage in that because I'm getting cooked. As Adrian Broder says, I'm getting cooked. So what does she do? I just told you. Move the field of battle onto a field of battle on which she thinks she can win by saying, I don't think you understand about what I was speaking. Wait, but you're not the one leading the conversation. You're supposed to be trying to understand about what he's speaking. It's not looking good for you, ma'am, when it comes to the 1, 2, 3 rating of which of these females you are.
I don't need no man.
Know why you don't want your daughter to have a high body count due to all of these cons to it, all of these negative things that will come upon your daughter for having a high body count, because you want what's best for your daughter. All the things that you were even speaking about, you named a few of them. right? Because you said there's these reasons. So
I didn't name any of the reasons.
well, you did. You started to name reasons of why you wouldn't want your daughter to have a high body count. Do you want to list off the reasons? Do we need to do that? I don't think we need to do that to get this point across. I'm just saying this, right? We're just testing the logic by using the hypothetical. Since you would now answer this question concisely, because I need you to understand.
Have you all started to notice that she seems kind of combative? I mean, y'all can tell me in the comment section if it's me. She seems combative. It's almost like she's not sitting there and listening to him to try to understand what he's saying and engage in a good faith dialogue. It seems like she's waiting to do the thing that a particular type of female does, which is hear a particular word. I've said this multiple times out of the entire conversation, and then lock in on that word and respond to that word, not the thing he's saying, but the word. Is it me? Or does it seem like that's what she's doing? Y'all tell me in the comment section.
You wouldn't want anyone to kill your daughter. So let's just say another word, to off your daughter. Right? No. Answer yes.
Right.
Okay. You wouldn't want that, right? And you also wouldn't want other people to off other people's daughters, right?
Right.
Right. Got it. Right. That's because you are a caring individual.
That's because
now
God says not to murder.
Got it. Also, what else does God says? Not to, be promiscuous and have sex without a wedlock and all of these other things. And you want your daughter to be a good, virtuous woman. So that means, why wouldn't you want other people's daughters to be good and virtuous? You're saying that you don't care about them. That's an ungodly thing. That's a woman that doesn't have any empathy or any caring, capacity.
I'm not saying I don't care. I'm saying that when I say like I don't care, like I'm not saying like, oh, I don't care who these women go out and sleep with.
Dude, she just said, I'm not saying I don't care. But when I'm saying I don't care if they sleep or who they sleep with. You just said it's not that you didn't care. It's that you don't care. And then you told us about what it was you don't care. How is it that I'm about to do a double negative, don't not care, but you just told us you don't care? Dude, you definitely need Robert Downey Jr. You never go for a retard. Remember when he said that in Tropic Thunder, a legendary movie? You never go for a retard. Why is she going full that? Why? Because it's seemingly she's I'm not gonna say it. Y'all tell me in the comment section what type of female y'all think she is.
I don't need no man.
Grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.